The United States Camel Corps. Militarized camels. Are you interested yet? In 1857, Lieutenant Edward Fitzgerald Beale and his experimental Camel Corps were tasked with surveying a road along the 35th parallel from Fort Defiance west to the Colorado River. Now, the idea was that camels would be able to traverse the desert a lot better than horses, but it's only 1,000 miles, and at that point, the U.S. Army already had quite a few horses in play. The Camel Corps only lasted about a year, as it was deemed they didn't know how to take care of it. They didn't have enough camel drivers. You know, all of the reasons that new technology generally fails. Now here at Memorial Park, we have memorials to every branch of the U.S. military service. It seems like everywhere I go, there's vandalism, trash, just left. Nobody cares about anything. After Lieutenant Beale and his experimental Camel Corps had moved through the area, mining camps and cattle ranches also moved into the surrounding area, and Kingman kind of started. It wasn't until this bad boy that Kingman really got its foothold and established itself as a railroad town. Well, guess we're not taking off on this train. Like, seriously, what are people going to do? Haul shitloads of coal up here and start the engine? For the next 50 years or so, Kingman's history isn't that much different from many of the other towns that we've already visited. Mining and transportation via the railroad kept things moving, but the real industry, the real key industry that allowed Kingman to grow was rope. And that was made at the Yucca Fiber Factory. I know some people would think, why doesn't he talk about the stuff that everybody talks about? Andy Devine, Route 66, because everybody already talks about it. You already know about it. You know, Kingman is known for, you know, some of its famous Route 66 stuff, 50 styles cars, but the stuff that interests me is like this road. This road right here. This road. You know why it's interesting? Because this used to be the runway for one of the first Transcontinental. Charles Lindbergh chose Kingman to be one of the sites of one of the Transcontinental airports. It's for him and Amelia Earhart. I can't remember names. I'm bad with this. But you know, people that flew planes are famous for it. I remember Charles Lindbergh. It's Amelia Earhart. My God. Dumb. But who would have thought? Airway Avenue was originally a landing strip, or takeoff strip, tarmac. I don't know, did they call it tarmac then? And now, where the terminal was, you see behind that brown fence over there, there's a drilling company, and that's how things change. Airstrip got turned into a major road for the city, and the land for the terminal was sold, and now it's a plumbing company. But just the thought that there were planes that would stop here as they were making some of the first flights around the world. I wonder how many people in Kingman know that. Our final stop on today's journey is the Kingman Airport. This location right here in 1942 became the Kingman Army Airfield. Here, over 36,000 pilots and gunners were trained to fight overseas. After the war was over, many of them returned to Kingman to set up residence. I would assume because of the awesome weather. Now, I'm not joking about the climate. Although it's windy every single time I come here, this place, it's like California weather without California. I mean, like, it reminds me of home. It's quaint, it's small, it's nice. So it reminds me of home without the frostbite. This is like the best of both worlds. I guess it's an airport. They have a cafe. And I'm in my car because it is so windy here, I cannot get out. You will not be able to hear me. I think this is the terminal. And then there's a cafe right there. And then there's something about, I think there's a car rental down there. Way down there. And that's the control tower, I guess. See, they got, I think that's a Black Hawk. I'm not a helicopter expert. But if you see, look at how many planes are just lined up back there. And there's more like farther beyond the other buildings. But this was the best location that I could get. That's it, folks. That is going to do it for Navigate the Nation this week. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, so that way you can get all of my awesome content. I have more stuff coming. I have a couple things in the works. I just had ideas on the way here to Kingman. I need to get in touch with some of the homies because it should be pretty awesome. But if you want to see those, if you want to know about them, you gotta hit the stuff, dude. You gotta know. The biggest reason you can do that is because it's free, and everybody likes free stuff. All right, doesn't charge you anything. And hey, the bigger I get, the more opportunities I have to give stuff away, to give back. I think after walking through Kingman and seeing some of the trash, some of the litter that was in a very nice park, I'm gonna work towards maybe a litter challenge, a pickup litter challenge. You know, I know challenge videos are going big right now, but you know, sitting in slime forever or sitting on a toilet the longest, I think there's a better way to give away a lot of money. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Cheers. Stay healthy.